Nikah halala is one of the most bizarre and revolting aspects of Islamic law. Nikah means sexual penetration, and halala means to make something halal, or permissible. The following story is based on Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 230 and Hadith Sahih Bukhari, Volume 7, Book 72, Hadith number 715. Rifa al-Quratzi quarreled with his wife, and in anger he divorced his wife.
If that's what you want, then here. Talak, talak, talak.
Huh? You divorce me so easily, just like that? How about our children?
Oh.
But later on, they wanted to reconcile.
I am truly sorry.
감사합니다. 화이팅.
I was impetuous when I said those 3 words. I shouldn't do that. I'm very sorry. We should get back together again.
I wanted to save our family, but can we do so after those 3 words?
But remember the Trasul Allah said in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 230, that if he, the husband, had divorced her, the wife 3 times, then she is forbidden to him, until she marry another husband. Then if the new husband divorce her, there is no blame upon the woman and her former husband to remarry if they like to do so.
Did he really say that?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, no. Do I have to find a man to marry, just to get back to you?
What is the purpose of this bizarre and complicated law?
In Islam, after the 3rd time the word of talaq is pronounced, the divorce is irrevocable. The woman has to marry another man, got divorced, before she can remarry her first husband. Because of that, she decided to marry an old and poor man named Abdul Rahman bin al-Zubair.
I will marry you, and your dowry is this fringe of veil.
Oh. Is that all you got?
Although she did not appreciate that small gift as a dowry, she continued with her plan to marry Abdul Rahman. After the marriage ceremony was over, Abdul Rahman would like to consummate his marriage.
I would like to do it with you.
No, not now, please.
Can we do it now?
Maybe later, okay?
Why you keep rejecting me? How long do I have to wait? We are married, aren't we? Is there something wrong with you? Or with me?
I don't mean to be disrespectful to Abdul Rahman, but this is a very difficult and awkward situation for me. I'm forced to do sexual intercourse with a stranger to save my family. In this case, my opinion doesn't matter, my feelings don't matter, my whole existence doesn't matter. I have to let my own body be used against my will to solve a problem that was not even caused by me. This is totally unfair and I can't get any justice.
Eventually Abdul Rahman realized that his new wife has no interest to have an intimate with him. He was enraged at her.
You intentionally rejected me, so I would divorce you, and then you can return to Rifa'ah. That's your plan, right?
Oh no, I think you misunderstood.
Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verse 34 says, to those women on whose part ye fear disloyalty and ill conduct, beat them.
Stop. Please. You're hurting me. Help. Help.
On the next day, the woman went to meet Aisha in her house to demand justice.
Assalamu alaikum, Aisha.
Wa alaikumus salam. Astaghfirullah. What happened with you?
Abdul Rahman beat me up really badly.
Oh, no.
Prophet Muhammad came to Aisha's house.
What's going on here?
Her husband beat her up. I have not seen any woman suffering as much as the believing women. Look! Her skin is greener than her clothes.
Then Abdul Rahman and his 2 sons from another wife came to meet Prophet Muhammad.
O Rasul Allah, she lied to you.
By Allah, I have done no wrong to him, but he is impotent and is as useless to me as this.
By Allah, O Rasul Allah. She lied. I am very strong and can satisfy her, but she is disobedient and wants to go back to Rifa'ah.
If that is your intention, then you must know that it is unlawful for you to remarry Rifa'ah unless Abdur Rahman has had intercourse with you.
But, Rasulullah, he just beat the heck out of me.
Are these your sons?
Yes.
I guess what happened to me doesn't matter at all for you.
You said that he is impotent? But by Allah, these boys resemble him as a crow resembles a crow.
The illiterate prophet thought that impotency is equal with infertility. According to Prophet Muhammad, if a husband already divorced his wife by saying talaq 3 times, it is not possible for him to reconcile with his wife anymore. To remarry the first husband, the woman has to marry and have sex with a different man first, and then get divorced, and after that, she can remarry her first ex-husband.
Rasulullah did not say a word about the fact that Abdul Rahman beat me to a pulp. Where is justice for a woman like me?
Quran, Surah An-Nisa, verse 34 gave men excuse to abuse their women forever.
Why do I have to get married to a man with the intention to get divorced so that I can remarry Rifa'ah?
Yes. What's the meaning of the second marriage then?
In Nikah Halala, the requirement to do sexual intercourse with another man is not symbolic. Prophet Muhammad was very clear in Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 230 that the interim marriage must be consummated. This command is utterly degrading to the woman, who may have done nothing to merit her husband's rage, yet must bear the brunt of his temper in the most humiliating way. This is certainly irrefutable evidence that sexism is deeply rooted in Islam. The following interviews are about the effect of Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 230 in modern times, based on investigations from India's news media. To protect the participants' privacy, their real faces are not revealed. As awful as that may sound, a number of Islamic scholars are offering themselves up for one-night stands with divorced Muslim women trying to save their marriages under Islamic law. To protect the participants' privacy, their real faces are not revealed. The first imam that offered the nikah service is Muhammad Nadim, an imam at Medina Masjid in Moradabad. Are you still single, Imam Nadim?
I'm actually already married. Still, I negotiate my role play as a husband for a night, posing as a relative of a divorced Muslim woman.
Will your wife object to it?
No. She won't have any objection.
Have you spoken with her?
No, I haven't spoken with her. I haven't told her. What's the need to tell her? I had officiated several Nikah Halala marriages before. This time, I would like to propose a package deal for the entire service, including sex. The price is not that much, it's only 1 lakh rupees. I guarantee that I will issue divorce after spending a night with the bride, she will be eligible to go back to her first husband, in accordance with Sharia law. I'm just here to help.
Is it a one-night stand then?
Well, it's halal under the Islamic law.
The business of one-night grooms is widespread. Let's meet other imams in New Delhi. The following interviews are based on an article from India Today. This is Zubair Qasim, a qualified Maulana, who is married with 2 wives. He nominated himself up for the prospect of Nikah Halala, in exchange for money.
I spend many nights out. It's much easier to manage this with 2 wives. One would think I am with the second. And the second would think I am with the other. It's not at all difficult with 2 wives. I determine my fee based on the mahar or dowry, which the money or gift the groom pledges to his bride during Islamic marriages. Don't worry about anything. I'll make every arrangement. If 30,000 rupees is set as mahar, it will be either 40,000 or 50,000 total for participation in Nikah Halala. No problem in it.
The rot runs deep. Next, let's meet Muhammad Mustaqim of Delhi's Darul Uloom Mahmudiyya Madrasa. Educated in Islamic studies, he was keen to do what he had done several times before, sleeping with divorced women to consummate Nikah Halala.
There was a woman in the room. I went there and had sex. Before leaving at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I divorced her. I did it a couple of times even without formal marriage.
So you have taken part in 3 Nikah Halala. You actually married on one occasion, right? The other 2 Nikah Halala were without marriage.
Without marriage. After sleeping with her, I left at 1 o'clock in the morning. My fee for this service included donation for my madrasa. The bride has to pay 20,000 rupees for the madrasa. For myself, I am ready to do it for whatever amount. I have done it several times before.
Many Muslims feel embarrassed with this Islamic one-night stand, and they quote the following hadith that condemns Nikah Halala. Sunan Abu Dawud, number 2076. Narrated Ali ibn Abu Talib. The Prophet said, "Curse be upon the one who marries a divorced woman, with the intention of making her lawful for her former husband, and upon the one for whom she is made lawful." But this hadith contradicts Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 230, which clearly says that the Muslim woman can remarry her first husband after her second husband divorced her. Based on the event behind verse 230 and its requirement, Muslim women seeking for halala services face the risks of being sexually exploited, blackmailed or financially exploited.
But what should Muslim woman do to get back to her first husband? And how about the beating that I suffered because of this nikah law? If you are a woman, asking justice from that misogynist prophet is just like pulling teeth.